My name is Michael Munoz. I'm young, single, and just moved into my own place. Listen up, ghosts. You can join me each week as I try to master one recipe at a time, including this Halloween spectacular that we're filming right now. What was that? Oh, I gotta get out of here. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Michael. Today we're going to be making some Halloween treats. To my right, we're going to be making some cupcakes, and to my left, we're going to be making some chocolate-covered fruits. I chose strawberry, pineapple, and banana, and we're going to make them into like little Halloween designs. So what you're going to need are some chocolate. I have white chocolate and milk chocolate. You need foil and some skewers. So let's begin by cutting up the fruits. Alright, so let's cut some foil. Put it in front. We're going to cut the banana first. Feel that? So how you want to cut the banana is like in a slant. A little slant form like that. Maybe a little bigger. You need to. Go. Let's move on to our next fruit. I'm going to cut these strawberries. Strawberries, you want to cut off the stems, cut off the top part. And then you want to cut it down the center, so it looks like a point. It looks something like this. See? It looks something like this. Now let's cut our pineapple. For this one, you're gonna need a saw because it's really, really tough. Right. Side. Cut off the edges. So what I'm gonna do is make a little square in the center. So this is easier. Just cut it like a square. Piece to the side. And you're gonna make a die shape out of the pineapples. It's easier to cut it in rows. So this is how the sliced fruit should look like. Now that you have your fruits cut up, you are going to put your chocolate chips into a microwavable container and then warm them up in the microwave until they melt. Here's the chocolate melted. You put it in the microwave for about 1.5 minutes, then stir it until it looks something like this. Okay. So now that we have the chocolates melted, we're going to use the skewer and poke a hole into the fruit. Okay. And then we're going to dip it in to the chocolate. Just roll it around in there. Kind of something like that. And then you can get a spoon, try to cover it evenly. Poke a hole like this. To get it as evenly as possible. None of these fruits came out the way I planned it. They all seem not to be sticking onto the chocolate. There's only a few. Wrap them up. I'm gonna put them in the fridge. It's not really working that well. Alright, so now we're gonna be working on the cupcakes. pour the cupcake mix into the batter. Remember, you can choose any cupcake mix you want. I chose the Reese's Pieces one because Halloween would not be the same without Reese's Pieces. Can't. So cupcakes will be a no-brainer. Then we're gonna get 1/3 cup of vegetable oil. Pour that in there. And then 2/3 cups of water. Okay, pour that in there. I'm gonna crack 2 eggs inside. Careful not to get shells. One more. Now we're going to, if you have a whisk the ingredients, but you can use a fork too. So you're gonna whisk the ingredients together until it smooths out. So here's the batter when it's completely whisked. Now we're gonna get our measuring cups, 1/4 measuring cup. Then we have our liners. And now we're just gonna scoop 1/4 of our batter and pour it into the liners. This part's a little messy. Halloween will not be complete without chocolate. All right, it's the best. All right, one more scoop, we're almost done. Pour that in there. Alright, so here's the finished product. We're gonna put it in the oven for about 21 to 26 minutes. Let's go. Alright, so while we're waiting for the cupcakes to bake, we're going to dye the frosting that we're gonna put on top of the cupcakes. One of them orange and one of them black. Now you wanna put 3 drops. You could put it in a bowl if you want and do half of it, but I'm gonna do the whole thing. This is really strong, so put 3 dots and then stir it around. Stir it around. Keep stirring. There you go, see, it looks turning orange already. Just 3 drops, that's it. Alright. So the orange is done. Now we are going to work on the black frosting. 1, 2, 3. Spoon. Stir that in there. And watch it change before your eyes. Alright. Not exactly black, but it'll do. We are going to make a homemade icing bag. What you want to do is cut a little corner off. Maybe a little bit tinier, but oh well. That'll do. Now we're going to put both the icings inside the bag after we cut the corner. We're going to put the black frosting on one side and then the orange frosting on one side, keeping it separate in the middle. So then when we squeeze it, it combines together. At least that's what it should do. So let's put the icing in. Grab a spoonful. The orange. Remember, put a space between them. So it looks something like this. And you're gonna flatten it out. Let all the air out. Let's take out the cupcake. let it cool down for 30 minutes. Okay, so now that we have the frosting done, the cupcakes are cooling, we are going to be making the peanut butter filling for the inside. All right, let's open this package. Pour this in a bowl. Smell the peanut butter. 2 tablespoons of butter. Good. And then 4 tablespoons of milk. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So after 30 seconds of low speed, you hit it up to medium speed for about 1 minute, and then it should come out very creamy looking. Now we're going to place it into the icing bag. You just want to fill in the bag. It's kind of gooey. Do what you did with this, you're gonna cut the ends. Now this came with the cupcake package. Down there. It goes into the center really easy. It's good to know. Now you're going to squeeze in the center. You want to squeeze inside until it bubbles on top. Get it in here. It's a little bit messy for me, but I got the filling inside. Now we're gonna put the icing in. Okay, now we are at the finale. We have our cupcakes made, we have the filling inside. Now it is time to make the icing. You want to circle the cupcake. When you put the icing, go in a circle. So here is the Reese's Pieces cupcakes with frosting, Halloween themed frosting. It was really fun to make. If you have kids or grandchildren, nieces, nephews, I would really recommend this. So I'm gonna finish off the batter and making more cupcakes. So after 2 hours, take the chocolate covered fruit out. I'm trying to make designs like a ghost, a witch hat. Can't really tell. It didn't really come out that well. A little monster. Alright, so this is the Halloween treats. The chocolate covered candies didn't work out the way I thought it would. So the Reese's Pieces cupcakes came out pretty good. Now all what's left is to taste it. It's really good. And now try one of these candies. There's a little ghost. Not bad. Remember to find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Have a safe and fun Halloween, guys. I'll see you guys next week. So we just heard a noise and we're gonna go investigate right now. Come on. Oh my god, I should have left when I had the chance.